Royal Rumble, the start of the road to WrestleMania. It's time to get my predictions underway. The Bar versus The Miz. The Miz and Shane McMahon have become a tag team. The Miz has been pushing for him and Shane to become a tag team since they won the the Best in the World tournament, and The Miz did all the work, and Shane just showed up for one match and won. So that's where the team, started, and they're going up against The Bar. I got The Miz and Shane McMahon winning. I think that, you know, you don't put Miz and Shane McMahon in tag team not to get put the titles on them, right? And also, I mean, think about the last couple of teams who've been, tag team champions on SmackDown. It's really repetitive. It's either been the Bar, the Usos, or the New Day, with like the Bludgeon Brothers thrown in there. I mean, I think it's time to maybe start. Maybe, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be the Miz and Shane McMahon, who's are the new faces of the tag team division, but it starts here with them. So I'm gonna have Miz and Shane win here. Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. I have Ronda Rousey winning. I don't really care for Sasha Banks. I think I've said this a lot on this channel. I don't care for Sasha Banks. This whole feud is Sasha being mad at Ronda Rousey for we really don't understand what it is. It seems like she's trying to call Ronda Rousey somewhat of a part-timer and a person who just shows up and gets, whatever they want, which really hasn't been how the way they've booked Ronda Rousey. She's really earned everything, and she hasn't really just been handed things. Um, so I don't really see what Sasha's motive is here, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, so I don't really get it. But I'm gonna go with Ronda Rousey here to win. I think Ronda Rousey, I just want to point this out, sounds like she's crying, or like she's about to cry when she's delivering a promo. I don't know. I just thought something that I noticed. Anyway, next, Asuka versus Becky Lynch, SmackDown Women's Championship. Um, Asuka has really, the title has really, done nothing for Asuka. I mean, she's the same, she's been the same since losing to Charlotte at WrestleMania. She hasn't really changed with the title being given to her now. And Becky Lynch, obviously, she's cooled off a little bit, since, becoming since becoming the man. But everybody still loves Becky. I think Asuka retains. I don't see the purpose of, them flip-flopping the titles and playing hot potato with it. So I'm gonna have Asuka retain the title. Next, you have Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan should be a babyface because, like, his character is that, we are destroying, the environment and global warming and all this other things, which is true. And I mean, why is that something that a heel would care about? Wouldn't a heel, not care about the world, and if it's, you know, falling apart, wouldn't, a heel, be like, it's whatever, I don't really care. But a babyface would be like, no, we gotta protect the environment. And that's Daniel Bryan. Yet, he's the heel here. And AJ Styles, they've obviously made him a bit more aggressive with him, attacking Vince McMahon and, doing all these other things. I have Daniel Bryan retaining. I think that he's done a good job as champion so far. So I have Daniel Bryan winning here. Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor for the Universal title. I don't care about Finn Balor. I don't. I mean, he's not all that entertaining. I find him a bit boring at times. I don't really know why they put him in this number one contendership spot over Braun Strowman. Granted, Strowman hasn't been all that great. He's turned into the Big Show a little bit. So there's that. I have Brock Lesnar retaining the title. I don't really see Finn Balor winning the title at all. There's no scenario where I think that he wins the title. Then you have the Royal Rumble matches. You have the Women's Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss announced that she was entering the Royal Rumble, so that officially became my pick. But I'm gonna pick multiple um, possible winners. So for the women's, I'm picking Alexa Bliss and, well, I don't really know who else to pick. Charlotte. I'm gonna go with Charlotte because she's in it. Um, I think you could go her, either Alexa Bliss mainly because I that's my personal favorite, and Charlotte because it makes sense. And for the men's, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. That seems to be the consensus from what I'm hearing from what I've heard, that it's either going to be one of the two. I do think you could go either or. I mean, I've heard Finn Balor's name thrown in there, but now that Finn Balor is in the main event of the Royal Rumble, or that does have the title match, I don't think he's going to be in the Rumble, even if he does lose. Well, yeah, that is my Royal Rumble predictions. I am going with either Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins to win the men's, and for the women's, I am either going with Alexa Bliss or Charlotte to win their respective Royal Rumbles.